The Toronto Raptors, Denver Nuggets, and Brooklyn Nets all have tremendous opportunities to pull off huge upsets in the first round, and in today's video, I'm going to paint the picture as to how they're going to do this using key stats and only facts. What's good, YouTube? If you love basketball, you have come to the right place. My name is Wiseman, and this is Better Through Ball. So let's jump right into the first series, starting north of the border in my home city. We got the Toronto Raptors versus the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Toronto Raptors currently sit as pretty big underdogs as plus 165 to win the entire series. Now, personally, I cannot figure out why the Toronto Raptors are indeed underdogs, because take a listen to this. All right, in the season series, the Toronto Raptors won it 3-1. All right, now I know it's only the regular season, but James Harden didn't play. You're saying, all right. Well, in the 2 games that James Harden did play, Philadelphia is 0-2 against the Raptors, and it doesn't get better from there, all right? James Harden in those 2 games averaged 15 points per game, shooting only 33% from the field, going 8 for 24. Now, on the other hand, Pascal Siakam played 3 games versus Philly, and he averaged 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists, shooting very efficiently from the field. Now, to make matters worse, Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle, their best wing defender, will not be able to play in Toronto, which I think is silly, but we're not going to get into that due to him not being... I'm not going to say it, but you guys know. All right. Now, that's a big loss to Philly. Now, Philadelphia at home, they're not a great home team anyway. All right. They did lose both matchups at home to the Raptors. So there's that. But last but not least, Coach Nurse, all right, what has he done recently? Well, he's won a championship. He's gained the respect from all his colleagues around the league, stating that he is a master when it comes to schemes and stopping superstars. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to fully stop Joel Embiid, but he's going to force other guys like Maxey, like Tobias to beat the Raptors. And of course, they obviously have the potential, but he's going to make it very hard. Now, let's look to Doc Rivers. What has that man done in the past few years, other than go up again 3-1 in another series and lose it? Now, I'm going to leave that there, and we're going to move on to the next series, where we have 2 former MVPs facing off. We got the Denver Nuggets versus the Golden State Warriors. Now, the Nuggets are even bigger underdogs than the Raptors were. Now, in order to win the series, they are at plus 200 to win, so they are very, very big underdogs. However, it's the same scenario in Denver, all right? They beat the Golden State Warriors in the regular series 3-1. They won both games in Golden State. Now, let's face the facts, all right, for Golden State. Klay Thompson is not the same Klay Thompson that he once was in the finals, all right? His defense has come a step down, and he's not being integrated into the offense the same way because they got guys like Wiggins and Jordan Poole. Now, secondly, Wiggins, all right, what has this guy done in the playoffs other than choke? He is clearly a choking hazard. Sorry, boy. I know you're a Torontonian, but I got to see it to believe it. All right, now third, Draymond Green is getting older. All right, he is 32 years old. He's dealt with some injuries this year. And I know what you guys are thinking. What about Steph Curry? Well, yeah, Steph Curry, that boy is nice, and he will be huge in this series, but let us not forget there is another MVP in this series, Nikola Jokic, who has had his way with Golden State this year, averaging 26 points, 16 rebounds, and 9 assists against Golden State, which is absolutely absurd. And now that we know there's no James Wiseman coming back to guard Nikola, well, good luck, Draymond and Kevon Looney, because you are going to have your hands full. No one on the Warriors can stop Nikola but himself. All right, so hey, if a couple of guys like Bones Highland and Austin Rivers can step up for a few games, who knows? This one could go 7 games and we could easily see Denver and the possible back-to-back MVP make it to the second round. Now, the last series, we've got a star-studded lineup. We got KD Kyrie versus Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in the New Jersey Nets. Brooklyn Nets versus the Boston Celtics. All right, now, granted, the Brooklyn Nets are the least underdogs in comparison to the other series we just talked about. They're plus 125 to win this series. However, Boston faced a massive loss in Robert Williams, their center, the starting center, great rim protector, great rim runner on the pick and roll. So they likely won't have him for the entire series. Now, this loss cannot be overstated because, as we know, Andre Drummond, the big penguin, is a monster on the glass, and Daniel Tice is undersized. Al Horford is getting up there in age, so they're going to have their hands full. And the last thing that Boston Celtics fans want is KD and Kyrie getting more shots than usual. All right, I expect the big penguin to have some huge offensive rebounding nights if Brooklyn wants to win. And hey, people have forgot about the acquisition of Seth Curry, who is going to be massive come the playoffs. So you never know. All right, Brooklyn has tons of firepower. Of course, Boston is the better team. And if Robert Williams was playing, hands down, I would say Boston, in 5 or 6 games. But he isn't. And of course, they got 2 insane buckets. They've improved their depth with Seth Curry. They've got great rebounding in Andre Drummond. So heck, who knows? Anything is possible. It's about to be the 2022 NBA playoffs, and I, for one, could not be more hyped. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below letting me know your thoughts about these 3 potential upsets. My name is Wiseman. This has been Better Through Ball. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.